I'm here for this conference because it is so important that population and development is the topic for the conference. Equal rights to women, then reproductive health, human rights, care of children, all of them they're having direct repercussions and bearing on the development of the country.
This conference will highlight to a great extent on the reproductive rights and sexual rights of women, and we feel that for any development agenda this is extremely crucial. So I feel that it is important for the parliamentarians to take part in this discourse and give their important observations, contributions, and this is a very good platform to exchange our own experiences.
I am here because of the cooperation between the nations and the countries, because we think that only with the cooperation we can succeed.
What do you hope this conference will lead to?
Well, first of all, better networking on this and related public health issues and human rights issues, and strengthening of our ability as parliamentarians to not just make laws, but oversee the implementation of laws that can make a genuine difference to people's lives, men, women, girls and boys.
We shall have sustainable reproductive health and health rights for the women as well as the children, education, because that is the only and surest way for making a society humanitarian and egalitarian.
If we invest on the youth, definitely they can make better decisions.
We are coming from different parties and different cultures from everywhere of the globe. So we have to conclude in specific points that we can agree. And we can agree upon human rights framework, and that is very important, not only for the national level, but also for the global level. And this is a very serious, small, but very serious step towards the human rights protection.
When we exchange ideas, when we exchange also the ways of action, give us a force to continue this. I think this is an important work, and to give the young people also the tools to make and to have a better life.
There's not one country in the world where both men and women are equal, and I think the most integral freedom that somebody has is the integrity and their right to choose what to do with their own body. It's not always an easy issue to deal with or to have on the agenda, and I think it's really important to come together and to use, I suppose, the strength and the experiences of lawmakers and parliamentarians all over the world to advance the rights of young women and girls.
You're marching to eliminate maternal mortality worldwide. A lot of parliamentarians from all over the world are gathered in Stockholm right now. What do you think they should do to accomplish this?
They need to take action. They need to raise these issues. They also need to make sure that there are available funds, but also to take the political action for women's rights to their bodies and to their sexualities, but also to increase the involvement of men.
It's about prioritizing women and families and really spend the money on that and really see that it's not a family issue. It's an issue for the whole society, I think.
Life is one part of the human rights, and must be kept. There must be commitments from all countries toward decreasing maternal mortality. We still have not achieved our goals. We have to decrease the maternal mortality to half. Till now we didn't achieve this, but we look for the future to work more toward this and to have more budgets toward this. This is commitment must be all governments do it, and also all parliaments oversight this function to be effective for each country.
We're at the Stockholm City Conference Center, and you have been participating in an interactive exhibition with Swedish NGOs. What stood out?
Two stands in particular for me one was about midwives and the role that midwives still today play currently in Sweden, because in Ireland while they're there, they're more the past, and I've learnt that in Sweden it's the norm to go to a midwife, and really only if there's a difficulty will you go to a physician. And the second stand was on lesbian, gay and transgender rights and some of the workshops that they do with young people to explore their attitudes and feelings towards sex.
Are you going to the photo exhibit at the Photographic Museum tonight?
I am looking forward to seeing the photographic exhibition this evening in the museum. I think it'll be a new experience for me, so I look forward to seeing it.
What do you think of the exhibition?
It's quite surprising that such practices are still in place. It's very sad.
Parliamentarian who arrives to this conference, they are all interested in this issue. The big issue is how to take it back home and make progress in the home countries. Because I don't think the parliamentarian who arrived here to Stockholm and participate in this conference are the problem. It's to make the majority in their home parliament to make the right decision.
How has the conference been so far, do you think?
It's been good. It's been good. And I look forward to even more productive 2 more days.
It doesn't matter which country you come from, if it's Sweden or Ethiopia or Chile or which country you come from. You have something new to learn because there are so much knowledge and so much experience in this more than 400 parliamentarians in this conference.